welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a super cute Santa candy jar gift card holder and a miniature version of the large Dollar Tree bowl Christmas ornaments that have been floating around all over social media. So stay tuned and I'm going to show you how to make both of them. All right, y'all. Let us get started. So I had just posted a photo of a version of this. It was a snowman that a lady in my Facebook group, Judy, if you're watching, hi. Judy had made this and I posted it on my business page and y'all are going nuts over it, asking how to make it. It's really easy. The biggest question that I was getting was, what's the size of the jar? Well, there's a Christmas ornament, on top of it. So use that as your guide. Quart jars are going to be large. Pint jars are what you need. So this is a pint-sized jar. I got this jar from Dollar Tree. You're also going to need one of these. This is a cell phone holder, okay? And you get this at Dollar Tree, okay? Dollar Tree, Greenbrier, Dollar Tree. So you need one of those. You also need something to go on top. Now, Judy's was a snowman. I'm going to make a Santa. They have red ones, white ones, and I believe blue, I think. But anyway, this part is really easy because these are fairly flexible and they're very strong. So the only thing that you have to do for these is you're just going to take your phone holder, put it around your jar, get it in position, and let it go. Just like that. Now, you can glue it down if you want to. As you see, it has like a little lip on it. It just kind of lifts up in the back. If you want to, you can glue it down, but these are, look, these are tight. It's not going to come off. If I'm shaking the dickens out of it and it's not coming off, it's not going to come off. So there's that. And now these little hands, that's what's going to hold your gift card. My camera cut off. But anyway, I got this Santa head. This came from Walmart. Dollar Tree does have the little snowman ornaments. They have Santa head ornaments. So you can get this at Dollar Tree. My Dollar Tree was out, so I just grabbed mine at Walmart. Now, as you can see, this is sort of like at a point. I'm just going to move his beard out of the way. Now, I'm going to cut a little bit of this off, okay, so that it can have more of a contact point between his head and the lid. So let's just see about how much. I think that looks good. Just cut that foam. ASMR. And now let's get all the little foam pieces off of it. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to try to glue this down inside the lid, actually. And you're going to have to be quick with this so that your glue doesn't set up before you get your lid down in it. So let's just glue that down in there. If you can find like the pint-sized jar, which is 14 ounces, if you can find that, 14 and a half ounces, something like that anyway. That does not have the two-piece lid, that's fine too. But I'm just going to glue this down in there just to hold it all together. And then we're just going to glue the Santa head to the lid here. Okay, just hold that there and let that glue set up. All right, so I have the Santa head glued onto the lid. Now his beard is just a little bit too long for my liking, okay? So what I'm gonna do, let's just trim this beard just a little bit because I wanna glue some buttons down the front. And I want you to be able to see the buttons and you also wanna be able to see the gift card, So I'm just gonna trim the beard like so. Okay, so I trimmed that up a little bit. That looks a lot better, okay? Get some of these fuzzies. Now, for the arms, you know what I want to do? I want to put a little bit of something fuzzy here. Now, because the arms are very skinny, we don't have a lot to work with here. So you want to know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use a cotton ball. So let's take this back off. Stop! And just take the cotton ball and let's just fluff it out just a little bit like so. I just want to glue this around the arm here just to make it look like, the fuzzy fur that would be on Santa's suit. So let's just wrap that around and hold that in place. All right, now that I've glued cotton balls all over myself, this is what this looks like now, okay? And I also have some buttons here. These is just a big old bag of wooden buttons. You can get these on Amazon. I'll link down below to the buttons for you. But all right, so now that we have this done, let's just slip this back on so that we can see about where to put our buttons. And I know you're not really going to see it, you know, once you have the gift card in place, but you know, once the gift card is removed, then you're going to see it. But trying to see about where I'm going to put this. Get the measurements on the back. So I hate about these kind of lids. Sometimes you just can't get the head, or you know, like whatever you're making, just get it screwed back on just right. There we go. That looks fine. All right. So now let's put some buttons on here. Like I said, you know, once the gift card is removed, then I'm just going to put that one. That looks good right there. Okay. Now let's glue on these other two. So let's fill this up, and then we'll put his head back on. All right, there we go. So I've got his head back on. His body is full of candy. Now what you're going to do is just take your gift card and put it in his hands. I don't have any gift cards, so y'all get to see my Barnes & Noble membership card. I need to go to the store, and I need to find a gift card to put in his hands. But look. All right, so we're going to put some glue. I'm going to put some right here. And you know what? Let's just put a big old blob right there. I mean, shoot. And then let's just spread this apart and put it around the jar. And then just get it where you need it. And just glue that down in place. Because like I said, you know, once you put the card in there, it's going to spread the arms apart. And it can be loose and it'll fall down. Okay, so I'm gonna we're gonna let this glue set up, and then I'm gonna go in there with my hot glue gun and just pump some more glue in like this and let that set up. All right, so now that glue has set up, here's our Santa. He is all done. And of course, like I said, they do have a white one, the white hands, so you can use that for a snowman. You can take a scrap of fabric if you use a snowman and tie it around the neck. You can use that for a scarf. But with the Santa here, with the beard and everything, you don't really need that. But there we go. I hope you like it, and let's move on. All right, friends, moving on. I have a handful of things here. So I have these plastic bowls. These are all from Dollar Tree. So let's take a look at what I have here. These, I think they also have big bowls like this. But anyway, I'm going to be using the smaller ones. This set of bowls, you get 4 in a pack. And then I also have these smaller round bowls. You get 6 in a pack of these. I have a 12-pack of shower curtain rings, set all from Dollar Tree, set for the spray paint, of course. So let us open up these bowls. Well, I said I would. Hold on. All right, yeah, that was on there. Okay, so I'm going to take these 2 bowls and we're just going to fit them together like so. Now, no, they don't fit together perfectly, but we're going to do the best we can with fitting them together because we're going to cover up this seam here in a little bit, so don't worry about it. Let's see, we just fit them together the best you can. And I'm just going to take some hot glue. Like I said, I'm not too worried about the glue seeping out on either edge because we're going to cover it. Okay, so don't worry about that. I'm just putting hot glue all the way around, sticking these together, and then hold them in place until that glue sets up. So let's set that over there. Now we have these smaller bowls. Go gadget nails. Let's open these babies up. And we're going to use 1 bowl per ornament. Okay, get those out. And let's get these shower rings open. Sit over there. Get these shower rings open. And glue one on top. And that's going to be sort of like, you know, like the top of our ornament. With the little hangy part. Okay, so we're going to have to cut, let's see, do we want to cut this off? No, I don't think I'm going to, because you know what, we're going to be covering this with a little bit of greenery anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I am just going to put, a big old line of hot glue there. And then we're going to hold this down on top of it until that glue sets up. This would be pretty as well, just leaving it clear. And you could put some fairy lights down in there because see, like right here on these little points where the bowls don't exactly touch, you could run the line of your fairy lights out of that, okay? And that would be really pretty to have it lit up. But for me in my house, we shall use some spray paint today. So for the top, I'm going to paint it with this metallic paint and primer and one universal paint from Rust-Oleum. For the actual ornament part, I'm going to be using the chiffon cream chalk paint. I think there'll be a nice contrast between the shiny of the top, you know, and then we're going to have like this chalk paint down on the bottom in chiffon cream because I did not want like a stark white. So I'm going to paint the bottom this color, paint the top silver, and when it is done, we'll come back and finish it. All right, friends, let's finish this up, shall we? So now here's our bowl that has been painted and our top that has been painted. Now I have some of this golden rope here. You use whatever you want to use. I was going to use some twine, but the only twine that I can find, because I've been cleaning my craft room, is the kind that is very, very thin. I can't find the thicker kind. So I'm just going to use this. So let's decide which side that we want to be the back. I did drop this a while ago and I scuffed the paint. Oops. All right, so let's see. Now you can see just the, is this hot enough? Barely. I'm squeezing it really, really hard and it's making the whole daggone thing shake. So it's not heated quite enough. But it's just enough for you to get the idea of what I'm talking about, okay? So we're just going to put the glue here, and then you're just going to run your glue around the line here where the two bowls come together, and just glue your twine, your rope, what have you, all the way around. All right, so this is what we have. Like I said earlier, they do have the big bowls, and you can use the big bowls if you want to, but for me and my house, I just want a little something to sit on a shelf, okay? So I'm going to use the tiny one. So let's see. I did scuff that paint a little bit on that side. That's pretty prominent. So, okay. Now I'm just going to run some glue along the edge here, and then we're going to glue it down on top of our bowl. I'm going to try to be careful to not drop this on my hand and burn myself, which I've done that before. It wasn't pleasant. It was not pleasant. You just wipe off the excess there and let that glue set up. Let's just trim some of this off and then glue it to the top, and that will be that. Just put some, can y'all see what I'm doing? I'm asking questions like y'all can actually hear me, you know? Like, can y'all see? Like, I don't know. All right, let's just glue these down, and then I'm going to glue the berries on top, and that will be that. So now that we have some greenery on there, I'm just going to glue on these little berries, and that will be done. It'll be a cute little miniature version of the big ones that are out there floating around. Like I said, I just thought this would be cute. Just something to sit on a shelf among your other decorations. You know, the bigger ones will be good to sit like on a tabletop, just like as a big display piece. But I think these would just be cute. Like if you do like the book stacks, that would be cute to sit this on top. And because the bottom is flat, it's not going to roll around anywhere. It's not going to roll away. So, but anyway, let's just glue that right there. And that will be that. I'm going to put some more greenery on there. Maybe. I don't know. I might here in a little bit. I don't know. I'll take a step back and see if I want to. But this is it. This is what we have. Pretty cute, I think. Like I said, just a little miniature version of the large ones. So, I hope you liked it. If you would, please give this video a thumbs up. Click subscribe. Check me out on other forms of social media. The links to all of which will be in the description box down below. And I will see y'all next time. Bye!